Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're over on Kiasma's account because we've got the maxed out Prince of Persia to test out, which Kiasma has done a lot of testing and showed me a lot of testing as well. Seems to be a beast with Moriel, so hopefully this is the synergy that's going to make Moriel viable as well. There's a lot of cool synergies, and with this guy, I definitely think you can slot him into any team, and he's going to help the team out. He's just got that good of control where I just feel like he's a bonus to any team, but the Moriel has the synergies there. I really like the Raku synergy. I like the idea of screening invade. There's a lot of different things that this guy can work in, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first synergy I want to look at is Raku and Dustan, or Prince of Persia. Now, the reason this works is because you're going to be CCing so many units so much of the time, and Raku, his basic attacks are going to hit anyone that's affected by CC. So really nice synergy to get Raku to be basically spamming AoE on his basic attack. So for this, also works well with Moriel. We'll get into the Moriel synergy in a minute. But for this, we're going to just try and slap some units in. Let's do Tree. We'll do a Solus. I might have to bring Leica if I'm putting those two in for the haste, but like out of this commonly used units, the only one is Leica. Let's try it without Leica. Let's do, because Tree's good up there because he's going to route the two tanks that walk forward. Let's do Respin. I don't think this is going to work. I think we might need the Leica in there, but I just want to demonstrate the synergy without, because I always just feel like we default to OP units, and I think some of these guys don't even have gear, to be honest. So we'll see how he goes. There's his first revert. He has not generated any energy. Yeah, we might need the Leica just to haste him up at the start. It's back to full health again, but as you can see, he's generating absolutely zero. He hasn't done a single stun yet. Respin did absolutely zero damage. All right, let's try that one more time. We'll try that one more time. The reason I didn't go this team is because I just hate Focus Poisons, and I just have to do the Leica with the Nara, and it's basically full Mauler, so the Raku thing didn't really pan out too well. Well, it wouldn't pan out too well on that. I just hate going up against Odin. That was just going to be annoying. This one's a bit more of a balanced team for us to attack, so let's try it like this. Respin, hopefully he can live. This should be allow Dustan. Okay, he's done his first revert. He's still got a bit of energy. Raku's dead. Back in a sec. Okay, so I tried pretty hard to make it work with like using like Cirrus and Solus and Respin and stuff like that. Unfortunately against that team, I couldn't quite do it. I got close once, but this is what we ended up using to clear that. We had to throw the Leica and the Lawson in. I find Lawson just to be a really good answer to Hendrik. I feel like if Hendrik wasn't in that team, we could have demolished it with like a bunch of really useless heroes. But the problem was Hendrik would always protect either the Chimera or the, what's his face? The Khazad, and they just shred the whole team. But that's the sort of synergies. You can see the damage that we ended up doing with him. There wasn't any other major damage dealers besides Respin, besides Raku in that team. But the synergy of just getting those stuns and letting it flow so that he's just spamming those AoEs is really nice. Anyway, you get the idea. It took a while, but we ended up clearing them. So that is that one. Now, the other synergy, which I really want to look at here, which we'll look at now because Raku can come into this as well. Now, with some testing that I've seen from Kiasma, he does like using some premium units in the team, like Ulna and stuff like that. We'll try and make it work without the Ulna and stuff like that. And we'll go ahead and throw her in, the Moray Eel. Okay, so let's quickly talk about the synergy between these two. It's a really nice synergy where you have Dustan that's in the enemy side of the field, so the ring's going to be over there, meaning he's getting those buffs from the ring. On top of that, she does, once she ult, slowly, with the furniture obviously, slowly drag the enemies in, which means that Dustan is then going to be stunning all the enemies, which is really nice. Now, it does take a little bit of ramp up time for that to happen, but you know, it's pretty manageable, and this is like, I think this will probably be the best team for Moriel that we'll probably see coming out. There is that other team, but I feel like he is very well synergized to work with her. And then, like I said, you throw the Raku in there, you can do some Raku action. I actually hate this. We're not even going to do it against that Odin team. I hate that team so much. The first two teams in this one are annoying. This one's got the Verk, so I can't really demonstrate him without bringing Leica and Nara to stop Verk poisons. Otherwise, the Prince just dies. And this one, every time I've tried against this stage, the Prince of Persia gets portaled. So he's got to stay to this one. So let's jump in here. We'll go this stage again. We'll bring the Raku again and test this synergy. Now, I'm going to see if we can... And once again, we've got the Hendrik. I really find Lawson my answer to Hendrik, because then we can destroy Hendrik and whoever he's going to protect. But let's go ahead now. Let's do for some lols. Let's try this again with some different heroes. Let's do it like this. Let's see if we can get it like this now that we have her. I don't think this is really going to work, but I hate using a bunch of premium units that you don't normally use, that most people, you know, ain't gonna have. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to. I actually like this idea that I saw Kiasma do. So he actually had the Ulna in the front row. So if we chuck Ulna in there, we do have her front row capacity to protect the Raku, and then Raku can ramp up as well. Let's just throw Leica in there, screw it. We're just gonna use OP units and demonstrate a team using OP units. I hate this, but it's just what you have to do sometimes. So there we go, we get the stuns, and just wait for her to ult. So now she's ulting, she's dragging them in, and that Chimera is eventually gonna get there, but we're too far boned. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so literally, I was being a bit cheesy trying to put Raku in the front row. We swapped up that front row, and we just pretty much shredded them, to be honest. Let's go here, chuck it on 1x speed. Now, obviously, this is using Ulna and Leica, which are two premium units. Well, Leica's not premium, but she's very sought after in all of your teams. And then Ulna, who's very premium. And obviously more Aioli, but she's the one we're trying to show that she actually has synergy. But, you know, like... Just the CC capacity of this is ridiculous. Now, I'm going to try one more time without the Ulna in the team. I don't know how well that'll work, because she is... It's funny. Ulna's one of those ones you throw her in a team and you just feel so much more powerful, because normally on these stages, things die so quickly, like so quickly. So let's try using something else. We'll try and fish from... Actually, maybe we go like an Albedo. We'll jump into the Joker synergy in a sec as well. But Albedo is always going to be in your Irons team normally. So let's go with Gorvo. Don't ask why. Let's just see what happens. Boom. Oh, no. That makes Raku die quick. But she's just altered, so this is going to drag them in. Unfortunately, Raku webbed or rooted the Chimera there at a really bad time, like a less than optimal time when she was supposed to be getting dragged. So there we go. Now we can try and stun them. Not going to work? Not going to work? Yeah, rip. Okay. That was bad. That was bad Raku placement. We can put the Leica down there. And then we can try this again. Let's put on 2x speed. Get them stuns. Now we start. Rip. The Raku ain't coming up with the goods. But this is what we were trying to demonstrate. We've grouped them up, and now they're destroying us. Back in a sec. Okay, there we go. We swapped the Gorvo out for the tree, just because the tree sat there and took the damage and protected a little bit. And let's take a look at what happens in this one. Now, this isn't making the most use out of Moriel's sphere, because obviously we have the Leica and the Raku who don't get the buff from it. But it's really nice just to have Dust Down in there, getting the buff, doing the stuns. And as you can see, it's just that awesome amount of control that he provides, and then the drag in so that he can actually stun the whole team. It's incredibly nice. But that is that one. Now I want to jump onto the Joker synergies. And like I said, this guy can work with Portal Party, Godcom, like he can work with so many things. If you're struggling with, I feel like, and I've said this before, I feel like he's going to be that wild card that you just throw into a composition that you're struggling to get a win in these multi-stage fights, and you can just jump into any of them and really help the team out. So let's go ahead. The next one that I wanted to talk about, and this is one of Kiasma's favorites when he was messaging me, is with the Joker. So if we do with Joker and Albedo, we're obviously going to get the Albedo buff across the 3 dimensionals in this team. We have her. So the basic theory on this one is, once again, Moriel, just because she can drag things in to allow Dastan to be able to stun everyone. And then obviously his stuns are going to proc Joker's AoE, which is really nice. Then we have Albedo, because Albedo is Albedo and she can do her thing. And then we can throw in anything in the last slot. Doesn't matter. We got a 4-piece bonus. We can throw anything in. We'll put in the Eluard for this one. I did see Kiasma testing out with Eluard. I'm just curious, I feel like there's a good synergy there, because you know Dastan is going to dart forward, and then he's going to get that buff, the shield, and all that good stuff. So as you can see, he starts out with a shield. Let's go there. Ooh, he gets frozen straight up by the Khazard, which sucks. Which is less than optimal. But let's see. We just need him to do 1 AoE. Here we go, and then Joker proc straight away, as you can see. Nice. I love Joker procs. Joker looks so cool when he uses that ability, the all-out attack, I think it's called. Looks sick. So now Eluard's going to ult. Rip. That thing went too fast. Khazad went a bit too early. Because we needed Eluard to ult and then give everyone invincibility. If you can give everyone invincibility right now, that'd be great. But it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Anyway, let's try that again. Let's go again. Put it on a bit faster. We might swap the formation. Actually, wait. Idiot. Actually, is this... yeah, okay, I gotta swap that up. Because Joker's... we want Joker getting on top of the light bearers. So that's how we want to swap it. Okay, this should be a little bit better. Albedo's going to drop really quick here, it looks like. There's the first Prince stun into Joker AoE. Really nice. I love the Joker AoEs. There's her ult. She's going to start dragging them in. There's Joker's ult. Then we get the stuns. And you can see on the next stun, he's going to proc Joker probably. Maybe the one after. Man, I feel like Joker should proc by now. Proc Joker. Bit of proc, buddy. There it is. Finally got it. But the synergy between the stuns and the Joker proc is super nice. Plus they're both dimensionals. Plus you can bring the Albedo to that team. It's really quite a cool team. I do enjoy that as well. So I think that's definitely a viable team. Actually, something I want to test is let's try. Obviously, I like the idea of Skreek Invade as well. But let's try the full dimensional team. Let's try. So this is something I've thought about. So in my sad times. So we're doing full dimensionals, but we're doing it with Albedo because of the buff. And then we're going to bring Ukyo and we're going to bring you and we're going to basically lock out their front row straight off the bat and see how this goes. I don't know, guys. This is just something I wanted to test. Queen's another one that I would like to bring to it. Let's see if we can drop Naka for Queen, see if that works. I don't even know if these guys have gear, to be fair. Okay, good. Good. Getting that all-out attack. Nice. Now, Dust Dance should go pretty soon here. Nice. AoEs. Joker's going to pop. Queen, do your thing. Drag them all in, Queen. Drag them all in. There's the second Joker. Nice. He can only do that 3 times per battle. Okay. There's the ult. Queen, please swirl them up. Swirl them up, Queen. Get them going. Yeah, Queen. I mean, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I do like it. That's actually quite good. Okay, so I really do like that. My idea behind that team was basically so that you get a quick ult because you get the Queen stun, you get the Ukyo stun, and then Joker will shoot the back row enemy. That's your 3 enemies CC'd, so Joker procs straight away, even before we get a stun from the Prince. And then he can roll on his stuns, and then on his second stun, he's going to hit enough of them that Joker's going to proc again. So we go boom, and then we go boom. Man, I like this synergy. Let's try without Albedo, because I feel like Albedo is the most sought after one there. Obviously Joker, but let's try it without Albedo, because then you could have like this comp, like Joker's key for this full team. So let's go. Let's drop Albedo, and let's put in Nakaruru. Let's do it like this. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna work as well, but we have that same synergy where we should be getting CC pretty quick. As you can see, we got that CC ramp up really fast against that. And no heals on the team either. Naka's dead. I don't know if she's geared. Once again, I don't know who's geared in this team. Let's see if we're going to get the 3 stuns. Didn't get the 3 stuns. There's the proc. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like those Albedo stats when you're using a full team of them is pretty important. Yeah, we're going to get shredded by the Shamira here. Unfortunately. We'll try it one more time for the lols. But I think that's a cool team. I think that's a cool team, but obviously with the Albedo, Nakaru not bringing as much. Let's actually quickly check gear. Do you even have anything? Wow, you've got gear. You flopped hard. You've got gear too. Why is everyone flopping so hard? Okay, let's try this. Let's quickly try this. 2 times speed, so it goes a bit quicker, but we can still see. 4 times speed is just like, I can't see anything. Queen's dead. Rip, I want Queen to survive so bad. I really want the Queen to survive in this. But hey, we'll just leave it at the, you put Albedo in it and it works. It's a bit of fun. But hey, that is it. Let's try, actually, let's do a quick test. Let's do a quick test of a Scrag invade team. So let's go ahead and use Zafrael. Let's do the Scraggles. Let's do you. Do we do Chicken Scrag? Nah, because you don't want to take chicken into it. So let's go with, honestly, we could get the shields from Anarchy as well as like a bonus on top of that. Let's see how this goes. Scrag's mounted up. Actually, we could really use Morale in this one as well instead of the Anarchy. That would actually be pretty tops. Boom. The Chimera's going to kill us because she's out of range of the stuns. Unfortunately. All right, back in a sec. I want to test this Scrag invade thing. Okay, that worked really well. Now this is an expensive team. This is a very expensive team with Morale, Zafrael. Even like the Scrag and Titus are a bit luxury to get their furnitures up there. But check this out. Check it out. It's just savage. It's actually quite a savage team. I do like this. They're all getting the buff from her, because obviously she gets the buff from her ring, and then everyone else in it gets it. You can see Zafrael has the buff when he attacks. You got Dustdown just stunning the crap out of everyone, except for that Chimera in the corner, which is really annoying. Takes her a while to get there, but then we can just go clean up the Chimera afterwards. But like, that is such a high pressure team that brings not just the pressure, but also the CC with Dustdown, where I don't think you 100% need him in there. And look at that damage by Zafrael, dude, that is huge. Anyway, like I said, this guy, I feel like any team you want to try him in, I feel like he can give the assist and get you through certain stages that you're stuck on. I think he's so versatile, it's not even funny. But anyway, that is going to be it for the maxed out Dustdown. I'll keep playing with him because I absolutely love him. I think he's a sick character if I can find the dude, and hopefully find some more synergies. Hopefully find one of those teams where I feel like the Raku team is going to be something where you could eventually make a team based around him and Raku, and then other unused heroes to make it actually work. But for the moment, he's sort of synergized with just about any functioning team that there is. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.